Snow is falling down. I've been longing for this Christmas, when everyone's around to share this holiday. Yes, it's a time of happiness, a time of joy, but now this year is twice as special, 'cause I'm hoping for us to fall in love in this winter wonderland.
Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I am sharing with you guys my first Christmas 2020 clean and decorate. This will be a family edition. My kids will be helping me, as well as my husband, to do the Christmas tree. We try to keep our memories going every single year, and obviously as they grow, their start changing, but we still want to keep those traditions going, and so they're going to be helping me with the Christmas tree. I'm also going to be giving you guys a little bit of cleaning motivation. We have to get this house clean first before we start decorating, and we're also sharing with you a gingerbread cookie recipe that we're going to be making. So if you are ready to get that cleaning motivation, those ideas for your Christmas decorating, or if you just want something to watch for your morning, get yourself a cup of coffee, a hot cocoa with marshmallows, add that whipped cream. Don't forget about the whipped cream, and let's continue.
See you coming closer from across the room. My heart is pounding really fast. I don't know what to do. Could we fall in love in this winter wonderland?
I needed to vacuum this couch because I promised to you that it gets dirty every single day. Like, the kids don't even go outside, and there is always dirt and who knows what else underneath or in between the couch and the cushions. There's always dirt. Like, they don't even go outside, and I always have to vacuum it. Sometimes I will use the broom just to take all the dirt out, but this time I did use my vacuum so I can like sort of deep clean it. I'm not going to be washing the covers for the cushions because I don't see the need of it yet. Probably by next month they will really need that washed and like that deep clean. But for now, taking all the dirt out and getting it ready to decorate. I'm gonna be decorating only this area because this is like the main living room that we always hang out. If you've been following me for a while, you know that we do have another living room, but we don't have any furniture in there yet. And so this is pretty much our hangout area where we literally hang out every single day. So I wanted to make it prettier, and plus it's by the entrance of the house. So whenever we come through the house, like, you can come in and you right away see all those Christmas decorations. I am brooming, and I'm also going to be mopping in here, taking all that dirt. If you can see all the dirt, like, I swear, I don't know how I always end up with a lot of dirt, and we don't even go outside, especially right now. The kids don't go to school, and if they go out to play to the park, they usually go through the garage. So I really don't know how is it that I always end up with a lot of dirt. Plus, when I was bringing in the Christmas tree, some of the snow fall off from it, and so that's a little bit of extra dirt. I love the way it came out, guys. I did share with you how I did flock this tree. I've always wanted a flock tree, but they're really expensive. So I was trying to find a way how to make it snowy and looking flocked. I've used the snow on the bottle in previous years, and it's just not my favorite. It's really easy because you just put it in, it will come off right away, but it just doesn't look, or it doesn't give the look that I wanted to. But this time I just love the way it came out, and I'll probably be doing it this for every single year from now. Hopefully my tree will last me a little bit more. It's been with us for 10 years, so I'm like kind of scared that it will last me less. But I am also taking this speaker out. It doesn't work. I don't have any insurance no more, and it literally broke down. So I mean, it's good because I was able to push the TV a little bit more to the back, and I'm going to be putting a garland in there. Now I'm bringing all the ornaments into the living room and making sure that I have everything that I'm going to be using. I'm also putting some pillows on the couch. This decorative pillows that I did picked up at Costco, just to make it a little bit more pretty and festive, and also some throw blankets. I have to have more than one, otherwise the kids will be fighting for it, and so that's why I try to put more than one. This video, it's super important for me. I want to keep going with our traditions. I'm putting the Christmas tree all together. My kids are growing fast. And even though they try to keep going with the traditions, they are growing and their ideas start changing. And it's not the same, obviously, every year, because as they grow, everything changes. But I try to keep those traditions going and definitely make more new traditions and memories. I'm really happy that they always are in the same page with me when it comes to Christmas. They know I love Christmas. It's like the most favorite time of the year for me, and it's the same for them. Even though they are boys, they don't show it as much, but they still try. And I love when they try to help me out, and they love to bake, especially Ivan. And so that's why I try to make cookies every single year. Obviously, it's not the same every year, but I always try to make those memories and traditions going every single year. As I was growing up, I didn't have as many memories as I would have wished. And my goal is to keep memories to my kids that will grow with them and that they're always going to remember. So that's why I always try to at least do the first decorating part with them, especially on the Christmas tree. And obviously outside, they always do help outside, even though they don't like it as much. They used to like it a lot when they were little, but as they grow, they don't. They do help me because obviously getting up on the roof, it's like their favorite part, but the rest, it's just not it. That's pretty much my husband and their job, and my job is to supervise and help around with the items that are in the floor. But yeah, guys, I am going to put some music in here so you guys can enjoy, and so I can have these memories with my kids for myself. Because as I said, this is super important for me, and I'm gonna let you guys enjoy with a little bit of music, and I will come back at you guys later in the video.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little present shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on. We forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end. And somehow we knew that we'd found something true, and that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas
finished the cookies and we sort of 80% finished the Christmas tree the night before. It was super late and my husband had to work super early, and then the kids were having to go to school. Well, they're homeschooling, but they had to get in school super early. And so I end up doing the rest of the decorations the following day. Obviously, we had to still add a few more ornaments onto the tree, and that's what we did. I picked this garland up at Goodwill for $5, guys. Like, I was impressed when I bought this garland, and it's been a while since I haven't been in Goodwill. Like, I love thrifting, and you can find a lot of treasures. I was really, really happy with how it looks. Like, I had to take some of the decorations out of the garland. They were really, really hard to take off, but I was able to take them off. I kind of didn't like those, and I don't even remember if I used that one last year. I believe I did pick that up after Christmas. I can't remember. I took those decorations out, and then I start adding a few of the ornaments in here. I didn't tie them up because my kids are big already and they're not going to be playing around with the ornaments, so I'm not scared of anything of that. And then I later took them out and start adding some of fake snow. I do have a few bottles from last year, and since my Christmas it's flocked, I kind of wanted to go with the same theme. But I totally forgot that I had this garland, and so I didn't do any like the same process as I did with the tree. So I end up using this bottle. It came out okay. I kind of don't like it like 100%, but hey, that will do the job, and it still looks really nice with all the lights. And since it was pre-lit, I didn't want it to go with like the whole process again and just waiting, and I'm a really impatient person, and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna add the snow and call it a day. And then for the bottom of the tree, I'm adding this skirt that I had for a few years already, and then I did add some like sort of fake snow underneath so it can look a little bit more fluffier. And then I'm gonna add this new gnome that I did share with you guys on my previous video on the haul. I do kind of regretted not buying the little one, but this one will have to do for this year, and hopefully I can get more into the collection because now I'm obsessed with gnomes and I just want to love gnomes. I'm adding now the Christmas ornaments into the tree. These ones are super special because are handmade by my kids, and I just love to see them and how they evolve as they grow, and I can still see what they did when they were little, and these are just sentimental for me. I love to add them. This is a candy cane that it has survived for so many years. It was a gift that Xavier gave to Edgar, and it broke down probably like 3 times, but we did fix it, and hopefully it could last us forever. I am letting them to choose the spot where to put all their ornaments, and I do love to do that. It doesn't even matter if they don't go with the theme of the tree. I just love to see those ornaments. Those are like the special ornaments that I get to see every morning when I'm sitting down on the couch and watching TV, and I can still see what they created as they grow up and all their little DIYs that they do. So these are super, super special. I would love to know down in the comments, what are your traditions? What are the themes that you go every single year? What are the traditions that you do with your family? I would love to know. It's super, super nice to see how we all have similar traditions, but then we all have our unique traditions. And I just love to see this tree with all their DIY ornaments. For me, this is like the special part. I love all decorations, but the tree, the main tree, it's like the important for me. The only part that it's missing, it's the topper. I did had a star, but for some reason I can't find it. I don't know where's it at. I don't even remember if we got rid of it. So now I have to go get a topper, and that's gonna be probably next week. Now we're gonna move on to our next section, which it's my favorite. I mean, everything, it's my favorite. When it comes to Christmas decorating, I love everything. But I've been obsessed with villages for a few years now, and I started collecting a lot of little houses. I haven't been able to buy the bigger buildings. They are really, really expensive, and my budget haven't been like really good to spend on those big villages, but hopefully later I can start investing in like the bigger buildings. And for now, I am adding these houses that I've been collecting from Walmart. A lot of these houses are from like the Dollar Tree and from Michael's, and I'm adding twinkle lights and a little bit of fake snow, glitter snow, because it does give it a little bit of a glimpse with the twinkle lights. And then underneath, I'm adding these trees that I picked up at Target. And this owl, it's super important for me because it's a gift that my best friend gave to me, and I literally use it every single year, like through the whole year it's been used. From there, I'm going to move on to the coffee table in the middle. This is actually an ottoman, but if you flip it, it becomes like a little table. And I usually keep it this way because we're always hanging out in the living room, and that's kind of like the table for the kids. Right now that I have that decoration, they try not to put a lot of dishes. They try, but it's not always the case. I am adding these houses that I picked up at Target in this candle that I'm really upset because it smells really delicious, but when you turn it on, it doesn't smell at all. Like the house doesn't even have that smell, and you might think that it's like strong because when you smell it that it's off. It smells really good, but once you turn it on, it doesn't have any smell. But I mean, I still love it. What it says on the candle, it's pretty nice. And then a few trees just to make it sort of like a new mini village. We're gonna move on to where I have the TV. I am making more villages. It's like one of my favorites. I mean, see what I'm saying? Like everything, it's my favorite, but I'm being for real. Like every single spot that I decorated, it's like unique. I'm adding some lights. I did the same process last year, and I didn't even took the hooks that I put on the top, like, because I knew that I wanted it to do something similar. And if I didn't, well, I would have just take it off. But yeah, I'm using the same method, and I love the way they look. It literally looks like the windows, the decorative windows that they have like on New York, like on the Hallmark movies. Like it literally reminds me of that. This in particular, it looks like a sort of like a shopping center where everyone is, going to the stores and fighting with the snowballs and like everything. It's like unique, like every single piece. It's my favorite. I love it. Let me know in the comments down below if you like it as much as I do, or what is your favorite part so far that I've decorated. I am also using some of the houses that I DIY'd last year and that I actually used on the table, but this time I brought it up in here and make more new villages. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you made it all the way to the end, or if you're still here with me, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate all the love and support that you've gave me. And if you're an oldie but a goodie and you're here, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I love you guys so much. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, that you've got some cleaning motivation, some ideas for your own decorating for this year. I know that this year has been really crazy for the entire world. So if I was able to give you a little bit of joy through the screen, I am really grateful. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to subscribe, give me that thumbs up. Also turn on your bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos, and also share the video with family and friends. And don't forget to comment down below what was your favorite part. Also, let me know what are your traditions. I would love to hear from you. What are the similarities that we might have? Thank you so much once again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire, 'cause all I want is to spend this day with you.